Welcome everybody to the Captain America #2 review. So, first of all, this is appreciate this gorgeous ass cover of Captain America #2. It's really great, very strong, stoic image, very patriotic image of Captain America here. Of course, as he always should be, patriotic. So this issue is pretty good. I've been liking this series so far. If you watch my review for the first issue, you would know that I like the issue. I thought it was really good storytelling and really good art and good action. My only real complaint with the first issue was that it was hard to figure out what was going on because it was, to me, it was labeled as a first issue, but it's obviously part of another storyline, which I'm guessing is Secret Invasion maybe, or Secret Empire, whatever that storyline where he's Hydra is. Um, it seems to be part of that storyline, which I haven't read. So that was my biggest complaint, was that it was like false advertisement that, well, for all this stuff that doesn't really make sense in the first issue. And the same thing kind of goes here. Like, they still reference stuff that I don't know what's going on, and it's a little hard to piece together sometimes, being someone who's reading this cold. But this really is a solid series. I mean, you have some very solid storytelling, some soul searching, dialogue, and it's really interesting to see Captain America so like lost, and it doesn't, not really knowing what to do, what he stands for. It's something we usually don't see, especially if you're like me, and most of your recent memories of Captain America have been from the movies, where he's always the man with a plan, he's always the man with the strong ideals, and he's always the one that stands up and has a firm connection to what he believes in. It's interesting to see a guy who really doesn't, not sure what he believes in anymore. It's really refreshing to see that in Captain America. The action is very tight and dynamic, just like the first issue. Great art. Really like the art in this book. Love the way the panel design is. Like this one where Cap's kind of jumping out from one panel into another. Really cool layout there. We still get, the story isn't really moving that much, like in terms of like plot, but there's a lot. This issue is more. This issue is more character driven, just like the first issue was. Lots of good character moments especially between like Cap and Thunderbolt Ross, and then between Cap and Sharon Carter. They have a really interesting, intimate scene, just like they did in the first issue. And it's just, like, I don't know. I think this is one of my favorite written books right now. Like, just the way it captures so many emotions within its dialogue, and so many different like themes and ideals are put to play here, and it works out pretty well for the most part. Overall, I give this book a 4 out of 5. It's really solid, and guys should definitely check it out if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this series. If you like it, if you don't like it, if you were just as lost as me, or if you know all the backstory and back storylines that go with this storyline itself.